Welcome back to KS Collectibles, and today we have another action figure spotlight. Today we're going to go over the Zoloworld Frazetta Death Dealer and other Frazetta figures. Now, the Death Dealer figure has just sold out. You are unable to get it on Zoloworld anymore. So now you have to go to retailers, smaller retailers. You can't go to Big Bad Toy Store or any of those big box shops to get these things. You have to go to smaller retailers, maybe Random Treasures may possibly get those, Kokomo Toys, places like that, the small pop, mom and pop shops. All right, so the Death Dealer, in my opinion, is the king of 5.5 figures because of the quality, the detail, the number of accessories. Zoloworld really knocked this thing out of the park. It is a masterpiece. So here is the Death Dealer. Here's the sculpt on that face. Very awesome. Look at the armor detail. Very cool figure. Look at all the accessories it comes with. All of these things are removable. The arms, the head, you can interchange this with other figures as well. Shin guards are removable as well. Just pop right on, real easy. They just stick on there. Very awesome figure. Same Zolo body. Also, you know, very reminiscent of the Remcos back from the early 80s. Chainmail underneath the leather robe. I'll lift that up for you. Very awesome figure. He also comes with this sword accessory that you can put into the back if you wanted to. You can just slide it right back in here if you wanted to, but I probably won't do that. I'm not sure yet. I may just use it for another figure. But that is the Death Dealer. Sold out. So I'm glad I got two of them. One to keep on the card. Now you may have a chance to get this figure if you join the Facebook page, right? Realm of the Underworld's Fans. It is a Facebook group run by Mike Zolotoro. And he does auctions. He does Zoloverse shows every now and then. And you can get some pretty good deals on some figures. I'm sure that he may have some of those Death Dealers figures to let go, probably loose. There was an issue with the cards being damaged when they were sent from overseas. So they didn't have as many as they thought they would. They didn't want to send a bunch of them with arms that pop off. Not that they're broken, but some people buy these things for displayability, and I understand that. So there is a chance that if you join that group on Facebook, Realm of the Underworld's Fans, you join that. In December, Mike's going to do a Zoloverse show. Auctioning off figures. They do claim sales. They do all kinds of stuff. I've been going to those for a couple years, and that's where I got 90% of my figures at. All right, so the next one that we're going to have is the Jungle Lord. This is the Jungle Lord. He's got the same pelt as the old Remco Conan did. Brand new head sculpt. New legs. These legs have never been done before. These were actually sculpted for this line. And keep in mind that Zoloworld is an independent company. And what I mean by that is Mike Zolotoro is the man when it comes to that. He doesn't have all this, you know, like these big Masters of the Universe Mattel or anything like that with all these, you know, with the same backing that they get. And then we're going to move on to the Flesh Eaters, okay? I bought all of the Flesh Eaters, all 5 heads. There's 5 heads, so I bought 2 of the one, 3 of the other. This way I can display all heads. There's one of them. So in case you're wondering, yes, I have a bunch of heads. And in a later video, I'll show you what I did with some of those heads and how I utilize them. He's got a fur pelt. Knife, removable knife with belt. They all have the same body, different heads. This one's probably my favorite. But yeah, Matt was telling me the other day this one reminds him of Goro from Mortal Kombat. And yeah, I can see that. Definitely see that. Actually, I can't unsee it now that he said it. All right. There we go with that one. This is the next one. This one almost has like a witch-like face. Now, another thing is, he's going to try to talk Frazetta Museum into releasing their versions of these at ZoloCon next year, February 25th, 26th. ZoloCon, I believe it's in Pennsylvania, right? They have the same figure, but I think it was just the one I just showed you. I think it was just this one with a couple extra heads. I'm not sure what heads come with it, but theirs is more of a copper color. They do not have the bracers on the arms. And they're more bronze-like, statuesque. And there's only 100 of those made. And you can only get them to the Frazetta Museum. They also have a Death Dealer with a different head sculpt, which is done by Walter Harris, Hammer of the Gods. If you get a chance, check him out. He's a pretty cool figure customizer, maker himself. Pretty freaky heads here. And then the final one is this one. He's an ugly bastard. So basically, his head needs to, there we go. Push his head back on a little bit better. But the arms, the legs pop off, completely interchangeable with any Zoloworld figure, which is pretty cool. You can do some pretty kick-ass kit bash stuff with this. But back to the Death Dealer. Mezco. Mezco. I actually have the Mezco Conan. I have to show him to you one time. Very cool. As far as like a 6-inch action figure, I want to say, as far as realism, posability and stuff, Mezco is like awesome. Problem is, their customer service sucks. Okay? Their stuff's really limited. If you don't buy their stuff through pre-orders, you're going to miss out. I paid through the teeth for the Conan that I bought. Conan's my favorite character, just in case you guys didn't know. Of any character, of any genre, anything, Conan's my favorite. So I had to go to eBay to get the Death Dealer on pre-order. And Mezco kept pushing it back, pushing it back, pushing it back, okay? eBay only gives you like 90 days. PayPal gives you 6 months. Well, I ended up paying for this figure back in March, okay? I hope the guy sends it to me because I paid double retail for this thing. I hope he ends up sending it to me. It's just a gamble that I took, but I wasn't going to cancel the order. It's not his fault that Mezco pushes it back, pushes it back, pushes it back, because it was supposed to be released in May, and that was already pushed back. I mean, I think they showed the figure. The pre-order started in 2020, so like 2 years. That's just how Mezco works. They're doing another Conan, same thing. Pre-orders were out about a year ago. I don't think that figure's due to come out in another year. They take the money and then they give you the figure later. So hopefully this guy did reach out to him. I couldn't reach out to him through my actual auction because after 90 days, you can't contact anybody. You can't do nothing. The 90-day period is over. So I ended up going to another one of his auctions, reached out to him and said, hey, I bought this thing back to you. He did get back with me. He said that they haven't sent him the pre-order yet, so I hope he's being honest with me. So yeah, we'll have to wait it out. I'll give him another week. It's been a week since I talked to him. I'll give him another week and see if he's heard anything from Mezco yet about getting that Death Dealer, because I would like to show that to you, and it would look seriously kick-ass next to my Conan and my Conan diorama that I have up there. But back to the point. These things are awesome. My favorite figures are the Zoloworld figures. I love them more than any other figures that I have. Well, I have statues, so I mean, my statues probably go above those a little bit because they're pretty kick-ass. But yeah, if you want a Death Dealer, you have to go through somebody like Kokomo Toys, and I don't even know if they have them yet. One of the smaller retailers out there, or join Realm of the Underworld's fans Facebook group. Go to Mike's auction. in December. It's about a month out. I don't know the exact date. He does do most of these auctions on Friday nights at about 6 to 7 o'clock. They last 3 or 4 hours. Always has all kinds of cool stuff for auction, claim sales, all that stuff. All right, so I got another package yesterday. I'm going to show it to you in the next video. We're going to go over it. I hope you all enjoyed this. Until next time. Oh yeah, before I go, comment below. Since I told you what my favorite character is, Conan, right? Comment below. Let me know what your favorite is. It doesn't matter if it's a wrestler, a comic book character, whatever, movie character, whatever the case may be. Let me know. I'd like to hear what your favorite character is. All right, I hope you all have an awesome day. Until next time, woo!